Você não passa de um cadáver pra mim!
Felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
Mata esse filho da puta! Morre, filho da puta!
Você está bem longe de casa! Você é tão corrupto quanto a gente! Você está brincando com armas pesadas agora! Porra, levanta aí, meu!
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. I always liked to travel on medication.
chaos and guns. I might have known you'd turn up.
Sorry. You heading home?
Oh, I am here to pick up my daughter, but I imagine she's stuck on the plane. What are you up to?
I don't know. Trying to make a difference. Giving back.
Yeah, well, that's what you call it.
Take care.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening back here. I had to get to where the action was. Judgment with a smile. You can't beat it. The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal. This wasn't the kind of place where you waited to board a private jet. Victor and Becker were out in the departure lounge somewhere. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. There were UFE all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment, but one I didn't need.
Não aceite pacotes de estranhos. Fique alerta.
Você não tem como lutar contra um exército. Sigam adiante. Ainda dá tempo de se entregar.
Crianças e idosos ou deficientes até a próxima saída de emergência.
Me dê proteção! Traga esse traseiro aqui! Pega ele! Pega ele! Vamos! Não dê lugar! Pega ele! 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 Pega
gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge. Those things past the TSA.
Morre, filho da puta!
They weren't here. I had to keep moving down through the airport.
Devido a uma emergência, todas as bagagens estão sendo retidas. Por favor, dirijam-se até a
I meant to end this how I'd begun it, heavily medicated.
próxima saída de emergência.
I could deal with my remaining substance abuse issues when this was all over. There weren't any other flights clogging up air traffic control. Victor would be clear for takeoff as soon as he was ready.
Caso de emergência, por favor, mantenha calma e siga as instruções dos funcionários do aeroporto.
Fiquem prontos! Arrebenta na mesa! Joga aí, caralho!
Devido a uma emergência, solicitamos que, por favor, se dirijam até a saída mais próxima.
Seu filho da puta!
Atenção, senhores passageiros. Serão atrasados 20 minutos. Mantenham suas bagagens nas mãos.
Em caso de emergência, funcionários do aeroporto.
It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. Airports always made me nervous. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
Fora daqui! Caralho, tô ficando velho!
Para! Me dá cobertura!
Espera até eu abrir fogo.
Jesus!
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes. Son of a bitch! Didn't work out like that. Of course there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me.
Tô de saco! É um homem morto! Em suas posições! Tem certeza que quer fazer isso? Em suas posições! Vou mudar de não se mexam! Continue atirando! Em suas posições! Sou melhor que você! Você está brincando com armas pesadas agora! Ferimento grave! Está se achando, cuzão! Por aí! Quer me obedecerem? Eu atiro no saco! Vou adorar! Tem certeza que quer fazer isso, mano? Fui atingido! Vai, caralho! Vai! Agora você vai morrer! Fica ligeiro aí, pô! Tudo bem, rapaziada? Vamos! Sigam adiante! É só isso? chance nenhuma.
It was perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. I felt like I'd missed out on the joke, and it was a real good one. Come on. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
Tenha uma boa viagem, senhor.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker! Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! Não! Não!
Vai, acaba com esse filho da puta!
What do you expect?
another gringo trying to impose his will on our world. No one is paying you to be here, Max. Seu merda! You're pissing in the wrong pool, Mr. Payne!
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Get in, Max! I'm in. Just drive the fucking car.
Go!
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close. Whoa!
Look! There's a whole team of them! There! Over to the right! Come on, Max! They're gonna kill us! Shit! Get up! Insurance ain't gonna cover this! Ah! Shit! That about sums it up. Ah! We need to clear the runway! The urban test! We're driving into it! I'm normally a behind-the-desk kind of cop! Only I've been one of them, too! This car ain't so good! If he gets out of the country... Don't worry. Border's closed. That's them! Asshole! Your career's coming down with that plane! Let's get it over with! Okay! Max! The other... Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk.
You'll walk with a lift!
implicated in human trafficking has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Bronco, the politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation
Local
is underway.
justice.